Good morning, everyone. Welcome back to another episode of Talking TVL. Happy Tuesday. Okay, it is raining. I do want to be in bed, but more than anything, I am thoroughly excited to be before you lovely people today. It is officially the second day of fall. And you know, I was just talking about that weather yesterday, saying how hot it was and whatnot, but I guess God heard me and he made sure to switch that up because it is pouring outside. And hey, shameless plug, make sure that you're tuning into our first Alert 48 weather fastcast happening on our live streaming sites at 10:30 for a live update on the weather today and for the rest of the week. So that will be fun, that will be excited and much needed. But let's talk about yesterday. We had a great show. Nisa G, had to make sure I said her name right. Nisa G, she's a makeup artist out in Atlanta, came with great fall beauty tips. Plus, we heard about Barktoberfest happening on Montesano Mountain this Thursday, and then a new event coming to Huntsville called Around the World in 60 Minutes. And you can check out all those interviews on our website, tvliving.com. But while you're searching that up, shameless plug again, go ahead and follow us on our social media sites, Instagram, Facebook, for all the fun behind the scenes content. And before I talk about what's happening on the show today, I did want to recap and show you one of the videos that we ran yesterday. It's a business highlight, Shop Moss. We had them on the show a couple weeks ago. And this time Peyton got to go to the actual shop because they came in when they came for their interview. But Peyton got to go to the actual store, see them live and in action, and make her very own charm necklace. So take a look.
I'm from southern Italy. I'm from Sorrento, which is on the Amalfi Coast. I grew up, you know, with just the best of the best environment, and my heart is still there for sure. We have like the beautiful coastal landscapes and the terracotta tiles. So all of that influence I wanted to bring into the aesthetic of my brand, honestly. We're also all about dolce vita, which means just the sweetness of life and romanticizing life and just enjoying the little things. In the store, we have a gifts and home section that we feature a lot of small makers, independent designers, and artisans, and then a lot of US made brands as well. And then as you proceed into the store, you have our main showpiece, the Charm Bar, where again, you can make your own custom necklace, bracelet, even earrings, and we can guide you very much through the process of customizing something very, very special.
Okay, so I'm liking kind of golds, blushes.
Yes, I feel like you have a lot of blush. This one would be really great with it.
Yes.
Kind of tie in your butterfly.
Perfect.
I am definitely a collector. So for years, I've been collecting things as I travel through Texas, South Carolina. I'm always antiquing and knowing the best sources for antiques. And then the modern pieces I source from different countries and small makers as well. And then we combine it all for a very signature Shop Moss look, which is that vintage vibe into everything.
Yeah, I love that.
We always start with the largest piece in the center and then work our way around it, and we go smaller towards the collarbone. That's kind of our signature thing of how we style them.
So pretty.
I always feel like my purpose, I was created to create, so my hands are always busy. I'm either painting or interior decorating, sculpting. It's just like, I feel that was my purpose, is to create and to just really make this world a little more beautiful. So I feel super honored to be a little physical part in the Huntsville community now. We have the best customers, such a supportive community. They have lifted us up to where we are now, truly, and it humbles me, and I'm just super, super honored.
Okay, a couple of things I need to get done on my checklist. Number one, get a passport. Yeah. Number two, visit Italy. But those are going to take a little bit of time. So until then, you can catch me at Shop Moss in Providence making more custom jewelry. And I say more because I did go to their storefront when they first opened. It was on a Friday, I remember. And I was making my necklace and I was so excited. I was like, oh, this is pretty. Oh, that's pretty. Oh, that's pretty. If you're like me and you're just like squirrel, beware. And I say beware because there is a price tag on each charm. I didn't know. Maybe that's something that you knew going into it. I didn't know that. So when we got to the cash register and I looked at the total, I said, E. But you know what? I happily swiped my card, and here's why. shop moss is so unique because each piece, she collects them. She's a vintage collector, right? This is a piece that you're going to make custom made, and nobody else in the world has a piece like that. So, but, hey, I'll do it and I'll do it again, because you don't have to just make necklaces. You can do earrings, you can do bracelets, and I think there may be one other, but don't quote me on that. Head on over to the store for yourself so that you can find out. Again, it's in Providence, out in Huntsville. So very fun, very cool shop in all of the Italian vibes. But moving on to what's happening today on TVL, Preston Brown, he's a local man with a sports resume like no other, okay? He played football for Vanderbilt, the Jets, the Patriots, and the Browns, but now he's an author, and today he's here to talk about his book that he wrote after realizing he needed more of a game plan to help him process the grief after losing his late wife, Linda Brown. And now he spends his time sharing books at his book signings, local Huntsville schools, churches, and today right here on Tennessee Valley Living. So we're very thrilled to have him. Make sure you're tuning in at 11 a.m. for his story. And then we're going to step into the Zoom room with our friends at Tennessee Aquarium to get a behind-the-scenes look at their Delta Country Gallery, which is home to a few animals. Okay, number one, they're American alligators, which includes a new young alligator. I'm no amphibianist or what have you. I don't even know, is that a reptile? I'm no reptilist. But we're going to see that today on Zoom. Also, they've got turtles, they've got a wood duck, and an alligator garfish, which, again, I haven't seen any of these things except for the turtle. So I am very excited. That's going to happen around halfway through the show. Okay, so make sure you're tuning in at 11 for a brand new episode of Tennessee Valley Living. Thank you so much for joining me, and I will talk to you all tomorrow.